Pakistan-backed terrorism has long remained a critical security challenge for India, with repeated incidents underscoring the persistence of cross-border infiltration and support to terror networks. The Pahalgam attack once again brought global attention to this issue, raising serious questions about accountability and the effectiveness of international pressure. To examine these issues in depth, we are joined by defense expert Anil Gaur. Sir, could you please first outline your assessment of Pakistan-linked terrorism and its continued impact on regional security?
See, Pakistan has kept terrorism as its state's policy, and this we can see from the very fact that India has suffered a lot because since the 90s they have been carrying on this Operation Topak, wherein they sent in armed terrorists inside Kashmir to destabilize Kashmir and also try to wean away Kashmir from India, but which they were unsuccessful. And recently we have seen how the cadre of the Jamaat-e-Islamiyya and others of the organizations and even the terrorist organizations have been actively working in Bangladesh.
A year after the Pahalgam attack, has there been sufficient international pressure to hold states accused of backing terrorism accountable?
See, the problem here is that countries look at their own interests rather than seeing that what is the country with whom they are trying to protect is doing. Now, the entire world knows that Pakistan is a terror producing state and it has got terror factories within its country. Operation Sindoor proved it because when the Indian forces targeted all the training camps plus the other hideouts of the terrorists, we have seen that when their janaza, what they call is that when their funeral ceremony was taking place, we saw high ranking army officers and politicians attending all those funeral ceremonies of these terrorists.
Has India's diplomatic strategy been effective in exposing and isolating networks linked to terrorism on global platforms?
See, India has been very successful in exposing Pakistan and all its links over there. But the only problem is that when it is being put to vote in the United Nations Security Council, China puts a hold on to whatever the proposal is there or either vetoes it.
What more can be done both militarily and diplomatically to deter terror groups operating from across the border?
See, India has declared very well, our Prime Minister declared from the ramparts of the Red Fort on August 15 that Operation Sindoor is carrying on, it is in ceasefire mode, it has not been finished. And any incident of terror exported by Pakistan will invite the wrath of the Indian state, and this Pakistan knows very well because in Operation Sindoor, when 11 airfields were crushed and damaged totally, their early warning systems were damaged, their radar systems were damaged, and of course the entire terrorist infrastructure, their camps and their residential homes and others were damaged, showed India's resolve. And this India has said it very clearly that in case now if Pakistan tries any thing to send in terrorists or try to destabilize India, the force of the Indian state will be such that the name of Pakistan and the shape of Pakistan will change. Diplomatically, India has taken it up with all the countries in the world, even in the United Nations, but like I said before, that vested interest of China prevents the world body from taking any decisions on Pakistan and declaring it a terror state.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us and sharing your insights.